Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Yvonne, and again today we'll just do another Pilates workout together. It will be a full body today, so be prepared to work your core, glutes, legs, and a bit of arms and back as well. So whenever you're ready, just come to sit on the mat. Let's just get started by lengthening the spine. Imagine a stream pulling from the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. We start to just close down the eyes, breathe in through the nose, and out through your mouth. And again, long breath in, long breath out. Taking one more breath here. Exhale through the mouth. Beautiful. Start to blink the eyes open. Bring the left hand at the back of your head. I'm going to start to bring the right hand towards the floor. We start to breathe in to look up. Exhale, soft elbow. We're going to tap the opposite knee. And inhale, we look up again. And exhale, we tap for 5. So a gentle rotation through the middle back. So through your thoracic spine. We're going to try to keep the elbow into our peripheral view, so don't go too far back, but try to enjoy that first movement, enjoy that first stretch into your body, into your back, into your spine, neck. Take last one, breathe in and out. Reach your left arm long, exhale, up and over, swap the arms, and we just take an inhale to look up. Exhale to just look down, tap the opposite elbow to the opposite knee. We keep always the shoulders away from the ears, so you really want to tune into your breath, but with the right alignment, with the right posture. Give me one more. Exhale, tap. We're going to start to reach the arms again up towards the ceiling. So we come back up, bring the hands towards the front of the room, start to reach your arms forward and back. So it's a shoulder protraction, shoulder retraction. I'm going to just sit so you can see my shoulders, my spine is still, I'm reaching forward, and then I squeeze my shoulder blades back. And again, long arms to reach, shoulders back. I keep the rest of the body still, so the arms forward, the spine lengthening up. It's just a movement coming from the shoulder blades, squeezing together and gliding away from each other. 2 more. Breathe in forward, exhale, squeeze, and on the next one, reach forward, release your feet, so bring your legs hip distance apart, walk towards the front of your mat, lengthen through the spine, take an inhale, exhale, round back, maybe tuck the tailbone under and really move towards the back of the room, release the shoulders, let's inhale, exhale, unroll. We go again, inhale at the top, exhale, round the spine, hug the belly in, rib cage towards the hip bones, inhale, exhale, come back up. I'm going to start to give you options for the arms. So while we start to go into our C curves, maybe those arms long are too much. So you might want to have those hands at the back of the thighs instead, supporting that movement that you're doing through your spine. Or on the other side, maybe it feels that is not enough. So you can bring your arms to your genie position, one forearm on top of the other, keeping the elbows in the same line of your shoulders. Now from here, we're going to hold. We're going to take an inhale. Exhale, I'm going to ask you to twist towards the left and then breathe into center. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Of course, if you have your arms that are long, you can exactly do the same. While if you have the hands behind the thigh, you can bring one hand to the thigh, open the other arm, and then you're going to swap. Yeah, so we're still rotating with a little bit more support. So again, try to do what feels right for you. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Now we're going to add some legs. Of course, it's always an option, so you don't have to do that if today it doesn't feel right for you. But we're going to start to add the opposite leg. So we're going to start to twist towards the left, and our left leg is going to lift. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right, right leg in the air for 6. Exhale, inhale. And again, I want you to focus on that twist starting from your middle back, so you are not loading the lower back at all. Give me last 2 here for each side. Exhale, last one, breathing out. Inhale, middle. Exhale, left and back to middle. Reach your arms forward. Can you round your spine? Give me a vertebra lower. And can you hold? Breath in. Exhale, an inch lower. Inhale, hold. Last one. Exhale, an inch lower. Inhale, release all the way down to your mat. Beautiful. Bring the feet towards your glutes and start to lengthen the arms by the side of the body with your chin towards your chest a little bit, so we have a long neck rather than the chin bone pointing up to the ceiling. Just take a moment to lengthen through the spine, ground the feet, roll the shoulders, take an inhale, exhale, squeeze the glutes. Let's make sure those feet are hip distance, and gradually we'll take those hips up. Inhale, exhale, unroll. We go again. Breathing in. Exhale, squeeze the glutes, tuck the tailbone under, gradually peel every single bone of your spine like if it is a chain. Inhale, confirm. Clip the ribs down to the hips. Exhale, release from the top of the spine down to the tailbone. For 3 more, squeeze the glutes, articulate the spine. Make sure the knees are not rolling out, but they're still in parallel. Inhale at the top, exhale, make your way down. And we just go 2 more times, really lifting. Those arms are pressing down, guys. Squeeze the glutes underneath. And then breathing out, release. Last time. Inhale, exhale, lift. Hold. Lift your right heel off the ground. Press the heel down. Inhale, lift the other foot. Exhale, press. So we lift one heel at a time, grounding through the arms and really feeling those toes, grounding and rooting on the mat. Keeping the hips always at the same level and the rib cage, rather than popping the rib cage up, yeah, can you see that I'm arching my spine? I want to clip the ribs down, so I create a straight line between the knees, the hips, and the shoulders while those feet keep pedaling. 2 more, 1 for each side. Last one, we're gonna add on. Lift your right heel now. Option to keep the arms long or bend the arms in 90 degrees angle. So you have your elbows really pressing on the ground. We're going to lift the right leg in 90 degrees. Inhale, toes tap. And we press the feet down. Lift the heel, exhale, lift the left leg in tabletop. Toes returning, heel returning. Breathing in, lift the heel, breathing out, lift the leg. Inhale, toes tap, exhale, hip lowering. And we keep doing these, really focusing on keeping the hips as still as we can. So we lift, exhaling, toes tap, return and make your way down. Now we're going to add some arms. Of course, if your arms are on the floor, you can absolutely keep them there. Otherwise, on the next one, lift your leg up, elbows down, toes down, heel down, arms reach for the ceiling. So elbow pressing while the leg lifts, arms reaching while the leg lowers. And we breathe out. And we inhale while the arms are lengthening. Exhale, press the elbows down. Inhale, reach the hands up. 4, 4. Breathe out, keeping everything still, working nice and smoothly through the control of your body, trying to make our way to have the shoulder bridge without arm support. Last time, finish your right, finish your left. We're going to finish with the arms up. Let's just bring the right heel off the ground. You choose to stay here. Or we're going to lift the right leg in tabletop and we take some pulses. Halfway, exhale up. Halfway down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up for 6, 5, 4. Breathe out 3. Stay with me. 2. Last 1. Toes down. Swap. Lift the leg if that's your option. We go for 8, 7. Squeeze the glutes each time a little bit more, finding that deeper connection with your core for 3 and 2 and 1. Beautiful. Toes down, heel down, everything releasing down. Woohoo! Drop those knees side to side. I hope you felt those glutes like I did. Interlace the hands at the back of your head. We start our core. Bring the elbows a couple of inches off the floor and start to bring the feet onto the ground. Long spine. Let's just start to imprint our back, everyone. So rather than having that neutral gap under the lower back, I want you to lengthen that lower back on the floor, which, careful, doesn't mean we are over compressing. We are just lightly touching the floor. We are lifting the right leg in tabletop and the left leg in tabletop, 90 degrees angle. Taking in high. Exhale, curl your torso up. And we're going to start to toes tap. So toes tap, front edge of the mat and swap, and toes tap and swap. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So we try our best to keep our hips still, our lower back imprinted. We keep the torso uplifted, elbows towards 2 imaginary diagonals, and from here we start to twist. So from here we're going to start to tap and twist into the opposite direction. Come back to the center. Tap and twist, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Inhale, center. Now careful, because I don't want you to move your hips. So I'm not rocking the hips here, yeah, and losing control. I keep everything still and strong. Just my torso is rotating, and I'm trying to not give too much weight on the shoulder that is rolling on the floor. Now from here, we're going to start to add on 2 more. Exhale, last time. Can you start to go into a single leg stretch? So extend your leg out, back in. Exhale, extend, inhale, in. Exhale, extend. We go a little bit faster for 8 and swap. Exhale, 7 and swap. Make sure your hips are not rocking. Give me 6 more, 1 for each side. 5 and swap. And 4. Can you lift a little bit higher? Thinking about your sternum bone pointing to the diagonal rather than rolling from one shoulder to the other. Last one for each side. Beautiful. Almost there. Bring yourself back to center. Release your chest down, taking in high. Exhaling, curl your torso up. Now we're going to extend a single leg stretch. Careful to what happens now. I want you to tap your right toes on the floor and kick your left leg to the ceiling, and then we swap back to that single leg stretch position. Tap the toes, kick the leg, single leg stretch position. We tap and come back. Tap and come back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 3 more. Inhale, you should start to feel the top of your core, guys. Give me last 2. And last 1. Let's make our way to the other side. So extend the other leg, your right leg. Now left toes tap the floor, right leg goes up, and we swap. Toes tap, right leg up, and swap. Just for 6. Now this is a challenging one. Please, 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 if you feel your lower back starting to activate, I want you to relax your head back. And I want you to bring the arms by the side of the body, focusing only onto those legs, yeah? 2 more. And last 1. Beautiful. Bring your knees in tabletop, release your head back. Give a squeeze to the legs and rock side to side. Wonderful, everyone. Take a moment. Taking in high. And a long breath out. Beautiful. So from this position, we're going to start to bring the feet on the ground, and we're going to drop the knees towards the screen. So we start to work a little bit sideline, yeah? So I want you to start to bring the head and rest your hand on top of your bottom hand. We're going to lengthen the legs towards the front of the mat. I want you to bring your right hand on top of the hip, and I want you to lengthen that right right hip towards the right shoulder. So we create a little micro gap here. Don't know if you can see mine, but you create a little scoop, a little gap under the left side of the body. And I try to keep the feet together, yeah? So I don't have my top leg that is shorter than my bottom leg. I am leveling the two legs. This is my test to understand that my hips are as well, one on top of the other. Bring your right hand onto the floor. Start to take an inhale. Make sure you are into a banana shape so I can see my feet in the diagonal. I'm going to start to lift the legs a couple of inches off the floor. So my gap is disappearing now. Inhaling, I recreate my gap, lowering the legs. Exhale, press the gap down, lift the legs. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. And from here, we just take last one. Every time you lift your legs, careful not to roll back. Yeah, I want you to keep your hips still. We're going to lift the legs up. Now we're going to work the top leg. Top leg lift and top leg lowers, but the bottom leg is always still. So the bottom leg is just off the floor all the time. And we try to squeeze the legs in, squeezing the glutes, and maybe if you want a little challenge for your balance, rather than having the right hand in front of your chest, you're going to bring your right hand to the ceiling for 2 more. Beautiful. Last one. Lovely. Let's just take that leg up. We're going to work the bottom leg down, bottom leg up, bottom leg down, bottom leg up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 4, breathe out. 3 and 2, beautiful. Last one, excellent. Can you hold your legs up now? We're gonna scissor the legs, so start to point your toes, bottom leg forward, top leg back. Exhale, we swap. Now bring your right hand behind your head if you want to find that balance challenge. 6 more. Now we try to open those legs equally. So when your top leg moves forward, yeah, your bottom leg wants to move as much towards the back of the mat. So don't give me a big opening and then a small opening. They're always equal. We're going to finish with the top leg behind you and the bottom leg in front. So you have your left foot that is in front in your thighs. Tap the toes down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. We tap the floor. We lift and we lift off. 5. Exhale. 4. Wow, I can feel the side of my waist really working hard to stabilize the position and my legs as well. 1 more. Beautiful. Squeeze the legs, release the legs down, and we're going to take a stretch. Walk yourself out of the sideline position. Mermaid stretch. Bring your feet towards your right side, knees to 90 degrees angle. Left arm up and over. We take an inhale. Beautiful. Long breath out. And change. Right arm up and over. Left hand to the floor. And we just lengthen. Really try to drop that right sitting bone to the floor. Beautiful. Unroll the spine. Let's bring the legs to the other side. And let's just repeat everything. So bottom hand is supporting the head, long legs, yeah. We're going to create that scoop. So bring the left hand on top of your hip, press your left hip away, create that gap, hand in front of your chest, feet flexed and in the same line and towards the top, towards the front corner of the mat. Start to lift your legs up, exhaling, inhale, we lower. So when your legs are lifting, probably your gap is disappearing, yeah? Because you're lengthening the bottom side of your waist. But when you're lowering your legs, you always want to create that gap. So your hand can pass under the right side of your waist. Give me last 2. And on the next one, we start to work our top leg as we did on our side, on our first side. So start to lift and squeeze. Breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale. If you want to bring that left hand towards the ceiling, you're going to straight away see what's your strongest size. So you're going to see straight away what's the easier one you can balance on. And every time you lift your hand, make sure you can still see with your corner of the eye where the hand is, yeah, because we don't want the arm to move too far back. It's gonna imbalance the body. Hold your top leg still, lift, tap, and lift, tap, and lift. Breathe in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. 2 more. Last one. Hand behind the head, scissoring. We're gonna bring the bottom leg forward, top leg back, and swap. Exhale, swap. Exhale, swap. Breathing out. Breathing out. 4, 5. And swap. Beautiful. Swap. Keep pointing through the toes. Keep stretching those knees. Keep being light on the side of your on the right side of your body. Give me last one. Finish with that bottom leg in front. So your right leg is in front. Tap the floor and lift. Tap and lift. Tap and lift. It doesn't matter if we don't fully tap down. Can be that we go really close to the floor. I want you to do what feels right for your own body. Give me 5, but make sure you're not rocking back with your left hip, yeah? Give me 2 more. So check that your hips are still one on top of the other. Last one. Beautiful. Close the legs down and release everything onto the floor. Bend the knees. Well done, everyone. Walk the hands up. Knees to 90 degrees angle. Take your right arm and stretch towards the left side of the mat. Breathe in and out. And rock into the other side of the stretch, lengthening the arms. So we're not shortening here. You want to really lengthen and find that space into the side of the body. Breathe in and breathe out. Come back. Woohoo, well done. So we're going to finish today's session working our arms and our back. So from this position, I'm going to ask you to come to your hands and knees position. Yeah, our all 4-point base. We're going to scoop the belly to the spine, so we're not arching here. You want to find your flat back. And we're going to create a circle motion. So breathing in, your elbows are going to bend by the side of the rib cage, yeah? My knees and hips are tracked in the same line. Now, this doesn't mean that I'm arching. Notice the difference. We are still engaging the core. Now, inhale here. Exhale. Can you shift your shoulders so they can pass the line of your fingertips? We're going to press back into a low plank and we move back into our hands and knees. Hips in the same line of the knees. So breathing in, elbows bending by the side of the ribs. Breathing out, shift and move the shoulders farther than the fingertips. Push in once, low plank, shift the hips back on top of the knees for 4, breathe in. Shift forward, breathe out. Press up and return. Inhale, we bend, we shift. Exhale, we push the floor in once and we return the hips back. 2 more times. Really focusing on keeping the elbows as close as you can to the side of the ribs. Last one, inhale. Exhale, forwards, push, and back. Beautiful. We're going to walk the hands farther towards a low plank position so your feet can come off the ground, squeeze the glutes, or you can come to your full plank position, yeah? We're going to take 8 counts to go down onto our belly. So bend the elbows, we go down for 8, 7, wrap the elbows in, 6, 5, don't collapse, 4, 3, 2, and now bring everything down. Well done, everyone. We're going to bring the feet on the mat lines here, externally rotating. So my heels are turning towards the middle line, toes pointed towards the outside of the mat, and your arms are into a cactus shape. So you create a 90 degrees angle with your arms. Let's bring the nose 1 inch off the floor. Remember, you're squeezing your glutes and you're imagining there is an ice cube under your belly that you don't want to touch, because otherwise for gravity, you're gonna hit your lower back straight away in this position, yeah? So always engaging the glutes. Take a long inhale to prep through the nose. Exhale, lift your head and shoulders off the mat. Your elbows are supporting this spinal extension. Inhaling, return the head down onto the floor. Exhale, squeeze the glutes and lift the upper back. Inhale, lowering with control. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Glide the shoulder blades back and down. Inhaling all the way to the floor. 3 more. Think about pointing those toes, stretching those knees, squeezing the glutes. We keep looking down to the floor. So you always want to maintain that long neck rather than shortening the neck and looking up, yeah? On the next one, we're going to lift up and we're going to add the arms. So can you lift your arms off the ground in the same position? Inhaling, can you lower? Exhale, can you lift? Inhale, can you lower? Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 4 more. Inhale. 3, try to keep them with the hands and the elbows that are always in the same line. So we want to avoid having the elbows higher or the hands higher. So imagine you're resting your forearms on a table. On the next one, we add on. Can you lift your arms? Exhale. Can you reach your arms to a V shape? Inhaling. Exhale, bend the arms and return them down. So exhale, we lift. Inhale, we reach long arms to a V shape. Exhale, bend the arms. Inhale, lower. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lower. 4, 3, lift. Keep squeezing those glutes. Keep lengthening through the crown of your head. So imagine there is a string pulling from the crown of the head to a diagonal that moves slightly up. And you want to keep the rest of the body into that same diagonal. Lovely, brilliant. We're gonna start to breathe in from here. From here, we're gonna start to lift the legs. So your torso, your nose will move down to the floor. Your legs will be lifting off the floor instead. Inhale, legs down, torso up. So we're going to a pendulum. Exhaling, legs up, nose down, and inhale, legs down, torso up. Breathing out. The full back body is activating here. Exhale, lift. Inhaling, lower. So this pendulum motion is the beginning, is the prep actually for your swan. So start to maybe lift the legs a little higher if you like. And now from here, legs down, you can absolutely carry on doing the same, or from here, you're gonna press the hands and you're gonna squeeze the glutes to extend the arms. Now, elbows tapping, legs lifting, nose lowering, and then legs lowering, torso lifting. Breathing out, breathing in. 4, 3. And up. Last 2, everyone. And lift. Give me last one. Exhaling. Beautiful. Inhaling, press. Well done. We're going to start to just take some tricep dips. So just bend the elbows in and press. Squeeze the glutes. Hands and elbows should be in the same line of your mat. 6 more. Tap the floor. 5, 4. Excellent. 3. Brilliant. Give me 2 more. Remember to breathe. Last one. Well done. Start to move down as we started. Start to bring your hands under the shoulders. Close the feet and the legs in. Press yourself out of the floor and start to find a child pose, moving the tailbone back and the forehead to the floor. Take a moment to release and breathe. Notice how you feel through your body after you did your full body session with me today. Now bring your toes together, knees slightly apart, so we can just bring the right arm underneath the left one. And you can just look towards me, feeling that nice stretch into your bicep. And there is a gentle rotation through your torso. Beautiful. Breathe in through the nose and out through your mouth. And we change. Bring that other arm underneath. Look away from the camera. Take a stretch through your neck, your arms. Long inhale. Long exhale. Stretch your arms back to the front of the room and roll the spine from here. Bring your knees underneath your hips. I'm gonna take the back foot, so the leg that is away from me, your right foot outside the right hand. And you're gonna choose if you want to stay with your arms pressing the ground or if you want to bring your elbows on the floor if that's available to you. I'm gonna take 3 breaths. Really opening that hip flexor, trying to go back to your neutral breath, starting to down-regulate the body after the session. On the next exhale, let's press the floor away, come back to your tabletop position, and then bring the other foot, left foot outside the left hand. Again, you either stay with long arms or you can bring your forearms down onto the floor and enjoy that stretch. And as well, notice how this side feels compared to the other. Long breath in through the nose. Long breath out through your mouth. Beautiful. And every time you breathe out, can you deepen that stretch and really release any muscle tension? Let's make our way back. Nice, everyone. Start to tuck the toes under when you bring your legs back to tabletop and press your hips up to a downward facing dog. You can pedal through the feet if that feels fine to finish today's class. Really notice the toes, the space in between the toes. We're going to finish with a twist, so you can bring your feet hip distance. And I'm going to ask you to bring the right hand towards the left ankle or the left knee, outside of the shin, thigh, whatever you can catch. And from here, we can just bring the head towards the left armpit to look underneath and really feel that nice stretch into the back and into the back of the legs. Breathe in, we return to the middle. Exhale, other hand, so left hand around the right ankle, and we look underneath the armpit. Trying to look towards the ceiling. Notice your breath. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, return to your downward facing dog. Bend your knees carefully down and cross your legs to find your seated position. We're gonna start to find the end of the class the way we started. So start to lengthen the spine, roll the shoulders up, back and down. Few times to find that long neck, long spine. Start to reach your arms to the ceiling. Let's inhale. Press the hands up. Move to the right side of the mat. Ground the sitting bones on the floor. Exhale back to center. Inhale to the left. Exhale to center. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest, arms to me. Inhale, lengthen, one more. Shine the chest to the sky, look to the thumbs. Exhale, round your spine, scoop the belly in. Inhale, this is your last one, everyone. Lengthen. Exhale, relax the shoulders, relax the arms by the side of the body. Take a shoulder roll. And thank you so much, everyone, for today. Thank you for sharing with me today's class. If you like the video, please just put a like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you for the next workout. Thank you so much.